Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Jalen Dawes, of course, and this is Jalen Unplugged. I'm not trading today, as of yet at least. It's still kind of early. It's 6:30. I just wanted to go over the Discord that I just created and the community that I'm trying to build with said Discord. Now, before I start, I got some notes on my phone, so I'm going to be looking at my phone and looking at you guys at the same time. So that's why I'm going to be going back and forth. I just want to make sure I touch on all the points for the Discord and let you guys know the value that you're going to be getting with the Discord. So let's go ahead and jump right in. If you feel like trading is complicated and you really don't know what you're doing and it's making you feel like you're dumb, you're looking at the charts and they look like Chinese, it's just because you're getting hit with all the noise. You don't really know what to focus on. You don't know what your strategy is. You don't really know much about anything right now when it comes to trading. And that's where I can come in. I'm gonna show you the approach that helped me simplify futures trading and trading overall, just so I can understand how to read the charts. Less indicators, less guessing, more discipline, and a real plan. Like, I'm gonna really give you guys the meats and potatoes of how I trade. This Discord and everything that I'm talking about, this is education only. This is not financial advice whatsoever. I'm not telling you when to buy, when to sell, none of that. I'm just showing you what I do and what worked for me, honestly. That's all this Discord is. That's all I'm trying to do. So for those who don't know, my name is Jalen. I created Jalen Unplugged, the YouTube channel, and now I created a Discord called Unplugged Trading. I do trade futures, but I mainly only trade gold. Sometimes I'll jump into NASDAQ, but the charts will really have to look good. But for the most part, I only trade gold. So I'm gonna keep it real. Last year, I paid for a mentorship with Carlos FX, and it was a great mentorship. I loved it. But that mentorship was $4,000. And it really did help me a lot. I learned so much from Carlos and from everybody else that's in that Discord. But I do have to be honest, $4,000 is a lot of money. And the average person doesn't just have $4,000 to throw in on a mentorship, especially coming into something that they know nothing about. You don't want to gamble with $4,000 unless you're a risk taker. If you're a risk taker, then that's great. But a lot of people are not willing to take that risk to spend $4,000 on a mentorship, especially paying someone that you don't know $4,000, because it could be a scam, right? So I built something that's affordable, but also going to be serious at the same time. This is not a hype group. It's not one of those, what are those things called? It's not a signal group. It's not a, oh, I'm placing a trade, take the trade with me group. I mean, yes, I am going to post my trades and other people will post their trades, but it's completely up to you whether you take the trade or not. You do not have to do it. This is not strictly for signals. This is for learning, for serious people who want to learn how to day trade. If you guys really want to know the problem with people when it comes to day trading, most people don't lose because their strategy is trash. Most people lose because they're inconsistent and they don't take the same entries and the same type of trades every single trade. And a lot of other things that can hurt them. They have too many indicators on their charts. They're switching back and forth between strategies. They're switching back and forth between pairs. They're over trading. They're revenge trading. They have no real plan and no real structure to their trading. They're kind of just hitting buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. And when you don't have a plan, every candle truly does feel like an emergency, and it's something that you have to act on right then and there. So here's what I focus on, and honestly, it's real simple. I try to keep trading as simple as possible. So like I said before, I mainly only trade gold. I like to stick to one pair. Once you connect with one pair, it's really like you're friends with them and you're communicating with them. Like, gold will tell you, hey, I want to go up, and then tell you where to put your position to get in and get out. And honestly, a lot of people don't know how to find that. So I like to keep my chart simple. I use only 2 indicators, and it doesn't even look like I have on an indicator because I use kill zone and I use the EMA. So the only thing you will see on my chart is a line and then my key zone areas. That is it that you will see on my chart. Other than that, I keep it super, super simple. The more indicators and the more crazy stuff you have on your chart, it's less confidence inspiring, because all indicators are gonna do, especially if they don't tell you the same thing, is make you hesitate. So you wanna be reading the actual chart and the candle patterns that are being formed. So you actually wanna focus on the chart and what it's telling you. You don't want to be looking at indicators. You don't want to be getting super distracted by a bunch of different stuff on your chart, all these different trend lines and crossing. You don't need all that. And honestly, it's so crazy to me that people will post their P&L charts and they'll have like 5, 6 trades in a day, 10 trades in a day. It's crazy to me. You only need 1 trade a day. That is it. 1 setup that you look for and that you wait for, and that is it. Maybe 2 to 3 at most. Like, you should not be taking that many trades in a day. 1 to 2 trades should be it. 3 is really pushing it, and it has to be looking really, really good for you to want to get back in a third time. Now for me, all I focus on is the bias of the day, my zone for the day, my entry trigger, my stop, my target, and I'm done. That is literally it. I keep trading super, super simple. Once I have my key zone figured out and I know where I want price to go, I then wait for it to touch my zone, and then I take my entry based off of the confirmation that I see happening. That is literally it. I keep trading super, super simple. The one thing you do need to focus on though is your risk management, because losses are gonna happen. I just took 2 losses, but overall my P&L is green. I'm looking good, I'm chilling. 2 losses don't feel like nothing, because in one trade, I can make up for 3 losses. Just one winning trade makes up for 3 losses. And you also have to remember, being in the market is not always a good thing. The less you're in the market, the better. I'd rather miss 10 trades in a day than to be taking one bad setup just because I want to take a trade. So for those who want to know I'm actually real, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek on a checklist that I pretty much run through every single day, and it makes me profitable. Do I have a clear zone or a clear level? Do I know exactly where I want to get out or where I'm wrong? Is my target realistic? And if I do happen to lose, am I going to be emotional about it? And if you can't answer those real fast, you don't hit that button for buy or sell because you don't have your plan yet. Ooh, it's so cold, bro. It's 30 degrees right now. Oh my goodness. All right, so back on track. Now here's the real reason I really built this Discord community. I've been trading with my boy Rashawn, and I enjoy having him in the Discord with me as I'm trading, especially because we kind of trade the same and we hold each other accountable. That's the best thing about having someone trading with you, or about having a community. You have someone that's going to keep you accountable, and you can keep them accountable as well. Because honestly, you can trade by yourself and get it done. I did it, but you do progress a lot faster having someone to tell you, hey, if you tweak this a little bit, you might be a little bit better. You don't see it for yourself because you're the actual trader and you're not looking from the outside in. So it's a lot harder for you to tell yourself what to do, and it's also a lot harder for you to stick to your own word unless you're super disciplined. But most people aren't super disciplined until they're profitable traders. So that's why I built this Discord, because in my Discord I have templates that you have to follow, and in order for you to be able to post inside of the chat rooms, you do have to follow the template. If not, your message will get deleted unless you are in the correct chat room. In the chat rooms, we're not sending signals, we're not doing guru type chats, we're not doing any of that. We're literally trying to get better. It's a training environment. It's a learning area. Like, that is what my Discord is. It's for actual traders that want to actually get better at their craft and learn a new skill and get better at their skill. In the Discord, you're gonna get my teaching vault, where I'll put my different playbooks, how I look to get into trades, my actual breakdown videos. I have videos about trend lines in there. I have videos about supply and demand in there. All of that stuff. With the Discord, you are also gonna get a trade idea template. So something that you can use, write down your exact entry, your stop, your target, everything can be right in that template. So you can follow this every single day so you stay structured and stick to your plan. So we also do have a wins and losses chat. Now this chat is not for flexing. This is so we can learn. So I have this chat where I would go through your trades and tell you where you did right and where you did wrong, and what you need to tweak a little bit if there is something. But if not, I'll tell you whether you did everything perfect or if you need to work on some things. Now, there also will be homework for those who want to try to get better and want to learn. I will be assigning homework weekly, maybe daily. If you choose to do it, great, because it'll help you, but you don't have to. And I just have some real simple rules that are gonna keep the Discord clean and premium. No spam, no DM for trades, no signals, none of that. Everything I want to be learning and structured. Like, I want to keep everything super structured. That is my goal. So I'm not promising you 24/7 hand holding. That's not what this Discord is about. What I'm promising you is structure and an education area and a community that you can grow with and that you can help improve as well. So the pricing is pretty budget friendly. I'm doing $50 a month for my core members, $150 for the VIP, and $600 for my year course. So with the year course, it's a one-time payment, and you get a year access to the Discord, and you also get me basically like mentoring you and helping you through your trading journey 100%. Anything you need as far as trading, I will try to be there to help you with. Because like I said, I paid $4,000 for basically everything that I'm giving you guys within this Discord. So all I'm trying to do is just make this accessible for the normal person, like someone that doesn't want to spend $4,000, or they don't even know if they want to be traders. And if you don't like it after a couple months, you just stop paying for it, and that's it. And then after you stop paying, if anything, you're gonna get put into limbo mode. So you'll still have access to the Discord, but the only thing you'll be able to do is see the winning chat. So you'll be able to see all the winning trades that everyone's getting daily, but that is it. But if you do decide to join, if you do decide that you want to join back in, you just make your payment and boom, you're right back into the chat that fast. It's literally super simple. I made this as simple as possible for everyone. So honestly, this Discord is going to be for you if you're just looking for a simple way to start trading, gain discipline, gain consistency, trade with less noise and less stuff all over your charts, and actually be a part of the community that's focused on being better and growing. This is really not going to be for someone that's just looking for a signal room or a signal chat, because that's not what this is. I want a community with actual traders and people that know what they're doing. If you want a signal chat or you want someone to be telling you when to buy or sell, you got to go find that person, bro. But all jokes aside, if you do want to join and you want to join access to this community, the link is going to be down in the description. Join, introduce yourself, and start with the start here section. And even if you don't join, it's okay. But still, I highly recommend you take this approach of your trading. Simplify your chart, tighten the rules, and judge yourself on your execution. That's all you have to do, and you will see a difference in your trading. All right, guys, so I'm gonna close the video out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the Discord. Have a great day, and stay unplugged. Deuces.